Oh, this is a great item. I love sauteing fish. I'm going to make some sole saute with cream, garlic, peppers, and onions. And the first thing we do, we of course have the bones so we can make that fish stock, which is one of my recipes. So what we do, we have to take that fish stock, and now we're going to reduce it down. But what I have done today, since I had crab stock left from something, I also put the crab stock that I had in with the fish stock. So I'm going to have a little crabby fish flavor, but that's okay if you don't have it. So you'll take that fish stock recipe and you'll reduce it down to less than 1/4 cup. And meanwhile, before all of this is done, you'll take that fish and you'll put it in light cream with sea salt and white pepper and let it marinate for a couple hours. Then we'll saute it. Now also in with the fish is a 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. If you want to use concentrate, go right ahead, but the fresh has a more natural taste. Okay, my reduction is finished and we have a little under 1/4 cup, about 1/8 cup, which is still a drop too much, but we'll work with it, and it's very tasty. This is like having concentrate crab and fish stock, or base I should say, which you really can't buy, and now you made your own. It doesn't take a lot of fancy ingredients to make something good, it's just to know how to put it together. And for this, today I'm using onion, red pepper, heavy cream, garlic, and the flour, and salt and pepper. And by the time we get finished with the sauce and sauteing, you'll see how pretty it is. The first thing we're doing is saute the fish. We're going to coat this nice saute pan with olive oil. You can use a combination of olive oil and clarified butter, or if you don't mind getting a little brown nutty flavor from the butter browning, you could saute it in just butter and pick up that nutty flavor. But I'm using olive oil today. Notice how it's coated nicely, because it's going to be floured, and then we're going to saute it in a thick bottom skillet. Get this a little bit hot. Everything will be done in this pan. Every good chef knows that all the flavor of whatever you're cooking, whether it be meat, poultry, fish, seafood, is left in the pan, and most of the time, even professional people discard it. And what are they doing? They're throwing out the natural flavor that's in there. So we'll be, in effect, deglazing this pan after we saute. Sometimes I'm in a rush getting these videos together. I forgot one important thing to do to the fish. I like the skin. You could have it filleted if you want, but I like the skin. I like to eat the skin. But we have to cut the skin so this fish doesn't curl up on us. Just put a few marks into it. This will prevent it from curling up. And then we'll place it back in the cream. Just cut in past the skin a little bit. Now, just before it starts to smoke, I'm going to saute. Put a little flour in there. See it bubbling up like that? They're just about ready. And I'm not going to touch this fish with my hands. I just don't want to get flour. And you notice that the cream adheres very nicely to the fish. There are times when I put egg into the cream also, or I put egg in water. But this time we're just going to put it in cream. And of course we have to put the skin side down first when sauteing. Always. Unless it's skinless, then you would put the opposite side down first to get the nice color on that side. Now that's hot. I'm going to put the skin side down. This is not going to take long to cook at all, especially since when we're almost done, I'm going to make the sauce, take the fish out of this pan and finish the sauce in the pan. And that flame is on high right now. As you see, the fish didn't curl under, like come up in the center. You can cut the skin. This won't take long. Let it cook. I'm not stopping the filming on this so you get an idea of the length of time it takes. As soon as you see a little brown coloring on the edges, it's almost time to turn. Now this is 8 ounces of fish. Actually, you could say it's for 2 people. That's 4 ounces per person, which is really enough. It's starting to smoke a little. Again, that beautiful color, as you can see. Look, I made a mistake. I put the other opposite side. No, that was correct. It was skin side down. I think I need my glasses again. Nice golden brown color. Of course, this side doesn't show it as much. That's the skin side that's white. And that's the darker side of the flame. Today I'm using fluke. Fluke, flounder, filet of sole. Any nice white fish will do. Lower the flame now. And just simmer it for another worst thing to do is have overcooked fish when you eat out. And that's how I usually get it.